Hello everybody, I hope you're well and safe and still enjoying this lovely weather. I was awake for a long time in the night thinking about food. Food seems to have become much more important to me at the moment, and I have to confess that if I'm in all day, I seem to wander around the house, generally ending up in the kitchen thinking, shall I have something to eat? Shall I have a cup of tea? If I have a cup of tea, what shall I have with the cup of tea? Some days I seem to graze my way through the day. I don't know whether you've ever been like that. It's not good for my hips and it's not good for my health. I watched a snippet of an interview the other day with a trucker, one of those army of people who are doing their work still but in changed circumstances, and I hadn't thought about that at all. You know, there's an army of people, a whole network of people who are still working to make sure that you and I can get what we need from the shops when we need it. There are buyers, logistics experts, packers, warehousemen, and they all deserve a big thank you for all they do. Anyway, back to the truckers who drive for hours up and down the motorway, up and down the country and even further afield. And you know that there are no service stations open. And I hadn't thought about that. So there's absolutely nowhere for them to go to get a cup of tea, something to eat, to use the toilet, to get a shower, to even have a chat with somebody else that they might meet there. So thank you all for keeping our food supplies on the shelves. Shop workers too, thank you. I was in the shop this morning. Thank you for all that you were doing, actually putting the things out onto the shelf and marshalling the people into the shops. As I've become more food focused, has my dependence on spiritual food become more noticeable and focused? That was the question I was pondering at 2:30 this morning. It was a challenge to me. One of the big factors in physical health is good food. And one of the big factors in spiritual health is spiritual food, the Word of God, this, my Bible. For those of us who have more time on our hands at the moment, let's use some of that time in the most profitable way. Reading this more, hearing what God's saying, understanding more, building our faith, encouraging our souls, and getting closer to Jesus. As food nourishes our bodies, so spiritual food nourishes our souls. We're all praying that we will never have another lockdown like this. Let's use the extra time it gives us wisely and see spiritual growth in our lives because of it.